Hey, how's it going? Today I'll show you how to get all the best free and amazing adult apps to your Fire Sticks. The ones which are super easy to set up and have millions of amazing spicy movies inside. And now without any further ado, the very first step you need to take is of course getting the app code downloader on your Fire Stick. So if you already have downloader on your device and it is properly set up, then you could actually skip this step. But if you don't have downloader yet, or you are unsure if it is set up correctly, then of course you gotta follow me. So we have to go to search on the Fire Stick, open the search bar, and start typing downloader in the search. And usually there's even no need to enter the whole name of the app, because as you can see, downloader has already popped out for us at the bottom. Just click on it, and here's the app, which you need to get to your device. But then, after you actually got downloader, it's not over yet, because you still have to set it up now. So in order to actually set up downloader, we'll go to settings by clicking this little button with a gear icon, scroll down and open My Fire TV. And now from here, you will have to turn on the developer options. But on some Fire Sticks, and especially on the new Fire Stick devices, the developer options might be hidden by default. So if that's the case, and you cannot find developer options anywhere, then there is no need to worry because it's pretty easy to make them appear. Just go to About, select Fire TV Stick, and now you have to start clicking on the middle button on your remote and do it fast. So let's do it. And as you can see, now for me at the bottom, it says no need, you are already a developer. That's in my case. And in your case, it will say that you have become a developer now. So if you go back a bit, you will finally see the developer options now. Open them, make sure to turn on the ADB debugging. After that, head to install unknown apps. And from here, all you have to do now is locate downloader and turn this option on. So what it does, it's gonna allow you to install other applications from the internet, and not necessarily only those apps which are only available in your official Amazon App Store by default. And that's exactly what we'll do right now. So now we go back to the list of apps in our Fire Stick. Here it is, open it. And now here is the downloader, which is set up and ready to use on your Fire Stick. But before actually using downloader, there is one more thing, which I always recommend doing. And it's of course connecting to a VPN. In my case, I mostly use NordVPN because they're super fast. They got a great app for Fire Sticks, Android TVs, phones, laptops, or pretty much any other device you may use. And they are not expensive for such a premium service. In fact, they cost less than a cup of coffee per month, which is a great pricing for us, the users. All you have to do is connect to any server. Let's say we'll connect to Estonia right now. And from the moment you connect, all your traffic will be totally encrypted. It means that no one can track you or snoop on you online. And that's really important if you want to stay out of trouble. And if you don't have a VPN yet, but you want to try it out, then I do have a great offer for you. If you use my link, which will be in a pinned comment below this video, or in a description of this video, you will get 3 months of NordVPN totally for free, which is an amazing offer. And if you're watching this video on your TV or on your Fire Stick, then just grab your phone or your computer, open up a web browser, and go to topvpnoffer.com. That's my website, which is going to give you the same amazing deal for NordVPN with 3 months for free. Or just scan the QR code, which you can see on the screen right now with a camera of your phone. It works the same way, and it's also going to give you the same deal for Nord. And now finally, let's use downloader safely. So we have to go back to a list of apps on your Fire Sticks. And let's open it up, and it's time to start using Downloader now. So we open Downloader. Here in that search bar, we'll have to enter the codes to download the apps to your Fire Stick. So the first code is going to be 647190. Once again, 647190. That's the first code you have to enter. Then just click on Go, and while it's loading, make sure to subscribe my channel, so you will get even more content about Fire Sticks. And now the download of the app has started. Usually it does not take long, but of course it all depends on your connection speed. Then click Install and wait a bit until the app gets fully installed. After that, do not click Open yet. Instead, it's better to press Done, because this way you get an option to delete the installation files, as you don't really need them anymore on your Fire Stick. So click on Delete and then delete once again. This way you will be able to save yourself some free space on your Fire Stick. And it's really important, because by default your Fire Stick doesn't really have too much of free space available anyway. And then when you go back to a list of apps on the Fire Stick, here at the bottom you'll find the first, but definitely not the last new app which we got for you today. So now, first of all, I would recommend you to click on the Options button on your remote. That's the button with 3 horizontal lines, right next to the Home button on your remote. Just click on it and then press on Move to Front. This way, the app will always be at the very top of your application list, and therefore it will be way easier for you to access the app every time you need it. Just don't forget to keep the VPN connected to stay safe and out of trouble online. And once again, you can use a link below this video to get 3 months of NordVPN totally for free. And now we go back to the loader, and it's time to get even more amazing adult apps on your Fire Stick. So erase the previous code, and the following code is going to be 307888. Once again, it's 307888. That's the code you have to enter now. Then you click Go, and now soon we'll start the download of the second application. There you go, the download of the second application has started. Click Install, and now the installation process should finish for us too. Again, click Done and delete the unnecessary files from your Fire Stick. Then we return back to a list of applications. Here it is. And then, yeah, there is the second app, which we got. Let's also put it to the very front. And now we already have 2 new amazing apps on your Fire Stick. And we are not stopping here. We get back to the downloader. Lost it here for a moment. So yep, let's open Downloader again. And it's time to still download a couple more apps for you. So yeah, delete that code. And now the next code is going to be 8614193. Again, 8614193. That's the code to get the third application. So let's do it together. Now we are preparing to start the download of this another amazing adult application to your Fire Stick. So yep, let's install it to your device, just like that. As always, click Done and get rid of those unnecessary installation files from the Fire Stick. And then at the bottom here is gonna appear the third logo. Yep, there it is. So let's put all those apps to the front, and today learn how to get the amazing adult applications for the Fire Stick. Enjoy the apps, and do not forget to use the link below this video to get 3 months of NordVPN for free. See you next time. Bye bye.